that on the iPad isn't appropriate. You know, cue in the pool as we think about that here in South Florida, or the sandbox,
exactly.
right? Right, or any number of things. Or let's say it's just not charged, or something happens and you don't want to use the technology, or you can't. You can download the communication boards that essentially are their main screen. You can download those in poster size, or in just regular 8.5 by 11 size. You can download whole flip books based on your kid's app, kind of like what you see here on the right side of the screen.
It's just spiral bound, so you can turn the pages based on what they need to access. And it looks like how they're cut.
And so sometimes
the bottom is just kind of their most frequently used words that are always visible.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. So in the bottom part in this particular one are their main screen, and then you flip through to some of the other words that would appear in the other screens if we were using the technology and press that button, and it would navigate to a different screen. So one of the things that families use this for too, beyond those experiences where technology is not appropriate, is every once in a while you'll get a kid who gets so engrossed in the technology that they're not really using it for communication. And that's fine for the most part.
That's other kids
right?
too. That's a typical thing.
Exactly. I mean, a certain amount of experimentation and play is fantastic for language learning, right? Those of us who have raised typically developing children, we heard them babble in their cribs, right? And jargon and talk to themselves. That's beautiful. That's part of how language is learned, right? So in AAC, you're going to see the same kind of thing, but you might see it at 8 or 10 years old, because that's when they're learning this language, not when they were 8 or 10 months old, right? So I'm not really worried about that for the most part, but every once in a while, it becomes problematic, and families sometimes will bring in the no-tech version of the communication system, so that it kind of get productive.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I don't worry too much about that experimentation. Yep. All right, let's go to the next